3 weeks had passed since that terrifying first night at the villa. We thought everything was back to normal. That night, we were having a barbecue in the backyard with friends. Our friend said he saw someone in his room. He pointed and said, "There." We all turned and looked. There was no one in the room. At least, none of us could see anyone. It didn't make sense. We were all together. And this wasn't the kind of neighborhood where someone would break in. We thought maybe we had just had a little too much to drink. Our friend couldn't take his eyes off his room. Something about it kept pulling his thoughts back. Eventually, he stood up and said, "Let me check. Maybe someone really did get in." And he walked toward the door. A few minutes had passed. We kept talking, but one of us was getting uneasy. He didn't like that our friend had gone in alone. He went to check. He approached the door, slowly. He heard sounds of struggle inside. He tried to open the door but couldn't. He called out but got no answer. He came running back, pale, shaking. "The door's locked," he said. "I heard sounds of a struggle inside. I couldn't open it." We all rushed upstairs. We pounded on the door, shouting his name. We couldn't open it, but we could hear everything happening inside. We pushed harder. If it didn't open, we were going to break it. Then finally, it gave in. The door opened. The room was a mess. Our friend was on the floor, beaten, shaking. Books were scattered. A chair was broken. The desk had been pushed aside. His shirt was torn. There were marks on his neck and face, like he had fought for his life. And he was alone, completely alone. We helped him to his feet. His eyes were filled with terror. He was in shock. He pointed to his neck and whispered, "Get me out of here." We went down to the living room. Nobody knew what to say. We just watched him. He was shaking, pale, staring into space. A few minutes passed in silence. Then he took a deep breath and he began to speak. When I entered the room, there was no one there, but the curtain was moving. I reached out to straighten it, and something, a shadow, grabbed my wrist. I pulled my hand free and ran for the door. I was just a few steps away, and then it grabbed me by the neck. The door closed without anyone touching it, and I thought I wouldn't survive that room. The moment the door closed, it threw me across the room, right into the bookshelf. I hit it so hard I fell on the chair, and it broke. I tried to crawl away, but then something heavy pressed down on me. It grabbed me by the neck, again. I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. I could hear you, but I couldn't respond. When you started forcing the door, something whispered, so faint. I couldn't understand what it said. And the moment you opened the door, it disappeared. After hearing what he told us, we were all frozen. No one knew what to do. We just looked at each other, confused, trying to comfort him. That night, no one went back upstairs. We all stayed in the living room, together.